Welcome, my name is Debra and I'm a physiotherapist here at Horder Healthcare and also a Pilates instructor affiliated with the APPI. This is Paula, who's going to help demonstrate the exercises for us today. Now, you will have been practicing your 5 key elements of Pilates to correct body alignment and to ensure you get the most out of your exercises. But remember, if you're new to exercise or if you have a known medical condition or if you have any low back pain, we advise that you seek GP advice before you begin. These movements will help you relieve tension, loosen your spine and also warm up the key muscles of your body ready for exercise. Remember, if you feel any pain, stop and seek medical advice. These movements will also help you practice your 5 key elements of Pilates in a standing position. So we're going to start with breathing. So placing your hands on the lower rib cage, just gently placing them side by side so the fingers are just gently interlocking, and relax the shoulders. Now I want you to take a gentle breath in, and as you breathe in, feel the fingertips gliding apart. And then as you breathe out, feel the fingertips gently gliding back together again. Just be aware as you breathe in that you're feeling your rib cage widen and expanding sideways. And then as you breathe in, feel the rib cage lift gently. And as you breathe out, feel the rib cage glide inwards and downwards. So we're just going to do that a couple of more times. So breath in. And breathe out and relax the shoulders, good. And one more time. Breath in. And breathe out. Good, well done. And bring the arms down by the side. Next we're going to move on to starting with the feet. And I want you to just think about taking even weight through the feet. So we're going to start off with gently taking the weight forward over to the front of the feet. Now take that weight back through to the heels. So it's just a gentle sway forwards. So you just should feel your weight transferring onto the feet and the toes and the balls of the feet, and then bringing the weight back through the heels. Now just practice that a couple of times, and then I want you to find the mid position between those two movements. You should now feel even weight under both feet. You should feel weight underneath the big toe, the little toe and the heel. Moving up now through to the knees, just check that they're not hyperextending, and by that I mean just check that they're not forcing backwards. Just keep the knees soft. Coming up to find your neutral position in standing, I want you to place your hand on your tummy and then place your hand on the lower back. Then I want you to just gently tuck your tailbone under and then lift the tailbone towards the ceiling. And again, I just want you to just feel the movement that you've got available in your lower spine. And then just gently engage your center using whichever method you use. Moving up now to the rib cage. And just imagine you have a coil from the top underneath your rib cage down to the top of your hip bones. Now that coil should be just gently taut. You don't want that coil to stretch, as you might find if you're arching your back. Equally, you don't want that coil to be loose and floppy, as if it would happen when you were bending forward. So you want to find that nice mid position which enables the rib cage to stack over the pelvis. Then moving up towards the collarbones, and just feel a gentle widening across the collarbones. Almost imagine your collarbones are smiling. And then feel the shoulder blades just gently dropping down towards the back of the waist into a V position. Moving up to the head, lengthen through the back of the neck, and imagine there's a piece of string pulling you up towards the ceiling. Your spine should be lengthened and you should feel standing tall and strong. So we're going to begin with some shoulder shrugs. You're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe in, shrug the shoulders gently towards the ears, and as you breathe out, allow the shoulders to drop down. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. Well done. Moving on to shoulder rolls. We're going to start on the right shoulder just with some gentle circle of the shoulder. Gently circling the shoulder, just feeling the movement within that shoulder joint. Good. Loosening up around that shoulder joint. Well done. And onto the opposite side. Good. Lovely. Let's just do that a couple more times. Well done. Last time. And relax there. Moving on to neck stretches. You're going to drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder and just feel a gentle stretch down the side of the neck. Good. And then come back up to the center. And onto the opposite side. Remember, only go as far as you feel comfortable. And come back up to the center. The next exercise is called dumbwaiter. We're going to gently tuck the elbows into the side of the waist with your palms facing upwards. Just ensure you start the exercise with good alignment. So you're just gently widening across the collarbones and gently gliding those shoulder blades down towards the back of the waist. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, set your center and slowly widen across the front of the chest. Good. And bring the hands back to the start position. Breath in, and then as you breathe out, open the arms. Good. So this is a really nice exercise if you have tight chest, especially if you've spent a lot of time sitting in front of a desk at a computer. So it just gives you a chance to widen across that front of that chest. Good. Let's just do that a couple of more times. Good. Lovely. And the last one. And relax the arms down by the side. The next exercise is called spine twist. For this exercise, you're going to cross the arms across the front of the chest. Again, check your alignment before you start. Breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to rotate round to the right. You're going to hold that for a breath in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to come back to the center. Breath in. As you breathe out, rotate round to the opposite side. Breathe in to hold. And then as you breathe out, come back to the start position. So you're going to continue this movement. Just ensure that you're relaxed around the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Also, just check the position of your pelvis, which should be facing forwards. Almost imagine you have headlights shining forward from your hip bones, which will guide you as to keeping the correct position. So let's just do one more. Breathe in to hold and feel that stretch. And relax the arms back down. Well done. Moving on to Mermaid. This is a great exercise to help loosen the spine. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to float one arm up towards the ceiling. Stretch that a little bit further, then bend the knees slowly and side bend. Good. Float the arm back up and straighten the legs and lower the arm down. So we're going to repeat this a few times on both sides. Bend the knees and stretch over towards the side. Good. So as you reach up, you can reach that a little bit further, bend the knees and then side bend. Good. Just make sure As you lift the arm, you stretch that a little bit further just to avoid collapsing down through the waist. Good. Let's do one more either side. So floating the arm up as you breathe in, bend the knees, breathe out to side bend. Good. And last one. Good. Reach that a little bit more, side bend with the knees bent. Good. Feel that stretch down the side of the body. Good. And float the arms down and back to your start position. The next movement is called a simple squat. This will help to warm up the large thigh muscles. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to bend the knees and lift the arms. Now, if you feel a little bit unstable, Paula will demonstrate the exercise by holding onto the side. Again, as you come down into that squat position, check your knee alignment and that the knees are just allowing to come over the second toe, and don't allow the knees to come forward over the feet. So it's just a gentle, simple squat. Again, as you lower down into that squat, feel the bottom lengthening, as if you're going to sit down onto a chair. Check your shoulder position, make sure you're not hunching the shoulders up towards your ears, lower those shoulders down, good. Lovely. So we're just going to do a couple more. And you should start to feel the muscles in the front of the thighs starting to get warm. Well done. Last one. And back to your start position. Well done. The next exercise is called simple heel rise. So you're going to make sure your feet, first of all, are hip width apart. So place the feet together, the toes and the heels. And then I want you to widen the toes and bring your heels out in alignment with the toes. So now your feet should be in alignment with your knees and your hips. So imagine there is a bowl of water and you've got your hands just placed around that bowl of water, which is full to the top. And you just want to make sure that that bowl of water remains steady. So you're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to come up onto your tiptoes and breathe in to lower. Good. Breath out. And breathe in to lower. Now Paula's going to demonstrate this exercise. If you feel slightly unstable, she's going to hold on to a solid fixing. So just make sure you don't hold on to anything which is loose or could possibly roll away. So if you feel unsafe at all, this is a good option. Again, I want you to imagine as we're doing this exercise that you're inside a toilet roll. So there's very little movement. You're just going up onto your tiptoes and you'll probably feel your calf muscles starting to get warm. So this is a great exercise to strengthen those calf muscles and also help retrain your balance. So let's just do that a couple of more times. Also, as you're doing this, just make sure that you're squeezing gently those sitting bones together. And the last one. Well done, good. And back down to that rest position, good. Okay, so we're going to finish this warm-up section with a traditional Pilates exercise, which is called roll down. So you're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, just allow the head and the shoulders and the arms just to relax and fall forward. Keep your knees soft and slowly unstack the spine into a C curve, but only go as far as you feel comfortable. Feel the even weight through the feet. Breathe in to hold. And as you breathe out, slowly stack up through the spine. Keep the knees soft. Coming out of that C curve. And your head should be the last to come back to the start position. And again, breath in, breath out. Allow the head and the shoulders just to roll forward. Keeping the arms heavy, the hands heavy, the head heavy. Keep those knees soft. Good. Breathe in to hold. And then as you breathe out, check that you've got that even weight through the feet, keeping the knees soft. Almost imagine you're stacking one spinal bone on top of the other through the spine, the lower spine, the middle spine, the upper spine. And one more. Breath in. As you breathe out, relax the head, the neck, the shoulders, keeping those knees soft. Good.
You could also imagine that you're unvelcroing your spine from a wall behind you. Breathe in to hold. Feel that stretch. You might be feeling a stretch at the back of the legs. Breathe out as you slowly come back up, and imagine you're re-velcroing your spine back onto the wall. Good.
And well done.